Okay, that's too much. Hello, good evening, y'all.
Hello.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Whistler. How are you, good sir? And Darth Sean,
Doing
what's
good.
crack-a-lacking,
Doing good.
gang?
Doing good.
Ghost Stomper, thank you
Doing
so
good.
much. Thanks for the super chat, good sir. Much appreciated. So what's happening on your side?
Yeah, it's this time of the year when it gets quiet and hopefully we have some free time on our hands. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so too. When are you going?
Yeah.
Do you have official holiday, or when are you going on, like, when are you taking off?
So the company I work for, we have a break between Christmas and New Year's, so those few days there. So let's call it like forced office closure or whatever. They have a better word for it, but that's essentially leave holidays for us. So I think half day on the 24th, or Christmas Eve or whatever you call that day. And then back in the office on the 5th. So, yeah, I mean, which is fine for us. We still have like a bit of skeleton staff and stuff happening in cyber.
Obviously, you're on call like for these
sleep.
things, right?
Yeah, and some people in my team, I mean, I'll be an escalation point. Some people in my team would be on call, and we have a 24/7 security operation. So people that plays a bit of Big Brother over everything. But it's fine for us because, usually we take our long leave, Reese and myself in March or April, somewhere there. And then that's usually when we go down to Cape Town.
Oh, Cape Town, you say?
And stuff. Yes.
Hope you
Cape
bring
Town.
some cigars and whiskey
we'll
with.
See if we can make it to include you in our,
Oh, is it now? Is it? We'll fucking see.
When we start packing for Cape Town, it'll be cigars, whiskey, and then, all right, babe, what clothes are we taking? That's how we're gonna do it. So
no, just bring one bottle of whiskey. You can't do multiples. Like, eat a cigar and a whiskey, and
yeah. You guys do that. I'll just
no.
fuck myself.
Yeah. No, but
I mean, I haven't done the scenic route to Cape Town, like all the way the N2. So we could go all the way down.
No,
Are you driving down?
Yeah. We love doing road trips. Driving down, doing road trips. Yeah.
No, fuck, dude. You can't do the N2. That is like, why don't you just shoot yourself?
How are we going to see Sean? I mean, the best thing for me would be is if we get to meet Sean first before we meet you.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah. Well, listen, I'll fix that for you, Whistler. I'll fix that for you right now. There we go. You can see Sean. There we go. Done. And cool. So, Cape Town trip.
You fucking kicked him out. Okay, he's back.
Right?
I was kidding. Fucking calm yourselves.
Let me just give Reese ears.
I want to be pretty sure that I could do the same thing, can't I? Hey, just me and you.
Just us. All right. So,
what
games
do we
watch? And we
Master Control.
Listen. For any body pains and ache.
Of course.
If you have like aches or pains, anything.
That's really good, yeah. Good to use.
Like Kfanak OTC. Really good. Like joints stuff.
Are those Timu? Are those Timu things?
No, that's not Timu. You get it from any pharmacy. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Generics.
I'm just saying. Helps with pain. Especially the way how you're sitting, Sean. It must be bad for your hips.
So much cock.
Actually, this is very comfortable because I'm sitting like in a very like a picture like a dining room chair. So like this way, it's at least comfortable. I can lean.
But are you riding it on like the two back legs?
I'm riding it. No, I'm riding it.
Nice.
I'm hoping it breaks.
The only reason I'm fine with it. Yeah, the only reason I'm fine with it is because
it's going to happen on stream.
Because it's going to be filmed. Yeah. Make a failed compilation of it.
Yeah.
How are you, Reese? What sex novel are we reading tonight?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Stroking her labubus. Stroking her labubus. Yeah. Cream and soda.
Cream and soda. Lekker julle.
That's what they called. It's cream and soda. Yeah. You ruined it
Yo.
forever.
Yo.
Power you bestowed upon life to screw her with her Labubus from Walmart.
Like, I love that like power that I've got.
Dude, it's been like a whole month of anticipation and anxiety and waiting for it that literally,
Yeah.
you know.
The worst is
like
I saw the price in the background in the photo.
Yeah. That was
that's still cheap,
sad.
hey? That's still cheap. That's like Walmart prices is a little bit better, yeah. I didn't price check the stuff. That's what she said.
So the one that was on Panda Pop was $880.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a bit cheaper.
The ones at Toys R Us was $1,000.
130 Rand cheaper, and Toys R Us is 250 cheaper than Toys R Us. So yeah.
Holy shit. That's a huge escalation.
Right? This is definitely like fucking first world problems.
Try collect.
I mean, the Grumpy. They're only $450.
White privilege.
The Grumpy. I like the Grumpy. They look like us.
I just want to point this out. Yes, everyone. But I also just want to point out the track. How badass does Whistler's Christmas tree look compared to yours?
This is probably one of the most expensive Christmas trees I've seen hanging full of Labubus. And I didn't make that comment. So last week, Wednesday, remember the day that I said I wasn't going to stream because I had a meeting with a company we're doing business with in the US? So one of the guys was on the call, like their CTO or whatever. And he's like, oh, I like your room setup. He's like, is that a Christmas tree? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, are those the Boo Boo dolls in your Christmas tree? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, that's one of the most expensive Christmas trees I've ever seen. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. That was not the idea. That was a Pinterest picture. Reese saw this Pinterest picture of using the Labubus as the things. And yeah, you know what?
That's like a proper. So basically what you're saying is what Sean is saying is like, I've got a more humble tree and you've got like a full-blown white privilege tree right there.
Yeah. He's got a badass tree. Like we actually have all the stages. So we've got the 1%, we've got the middle class, and we got the poor fuck in the corner at the bottom that's got no Christmas.
One of them had a baby though. So I have a new addition to the stream in my channel colors, pink and blue.
That's cute.
And look at it. There's one little eye's droopy, normal eye. It's got like teeth missing and whatever. And then
is that a retard?
It popped out.
Yeah, it's a
baby.
Ew.
And if you want to see, they actually also have poop holes.
Buttonholes.
Okay, buttonholes. I call it.
That reminds me of that saying: "Don't love your job, job your love. Don't crack your fingers, finger your crack."
Okay, somebody obviously gets it. I don't get the reference. Okay, thank you. A lot of jokes needs to be explained to me. I have no idea. You're like, no.
I just love the fact that she's laughing in the background. That doesn't look. No, come on, 144. I'm sure it doesn't.
That thing looks like me. I like 144's picture, a little Trump Punisher.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like the clothes of ICE at the moment, right? I mean, they're dishing out PKs in the US like it's on sale.
You know what I don't get? I don't get why people are upset. It's just like there's a people there illegally. Like, when did it become like a weird thing? It's like I think that's totally normal. It's like imagine saying, you know what, we should totally arrest people that grape women. It's like, what? How dare you? I'm like, what do you mean? How dare I? Like, dude, you've done a wrong thing.
I mean, that is a bit of extreme comparing illegal immigrants to rapists. But okay.
I'm not saying they're the same. I'm just making the comparison. It's like a thing that's you're not allowed to do.
I think for me, it's simple though, right? What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And you shouldn't get those two things mixed up. Okay?
I completely agree with you.
And the moment we start mixing that up and we start adding emotion, we start having a problem because I'm not being inhuman about these things, but unfortunately you entered this country illegally. So go back to start and then, you know, roll the dice again and then let's try.
I find it so unfair for the guys that actually have gone the legal route. They've gone through the process. They've done the proper thing
premium,
to get into the
do
country.
Whatever they needed to do. 100%.
get into the country, to do the right, to get a job, all of that type of thing. And now these, you get the guys that come in.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Am I
Definitely a
hallucinating?
problem. I also heard like the wind blow. Is that's Mork? That's Mork screwing.
I just decided
Sound effect.
I was trying to find like cool stuff, so I found some
No, that's
background,
fine.
just like rain.
Just prepare me
Rain
because
in the
I've got so many
background. Okay.
voices in my head already. I'm a bit concerned
You
now that
found
they're
the
creating
wind.
sound effects. Yeah.
AJM,
That
let
was
us in, man.
Let them in. Let them
As an
in.
AJM. So wait, I think it's a good starting point would be like, dude, how was Rage? Because like, thank you so much for Saturday.
Yes.
It was so fucking awesome to have you stream. We had like, it was a pixelated, but it was super fun. No, but it isn't about that. It's about the fun of you being there, showing us a bunch of shit. I mean, what time did you guys, like, I saw Matthew. It was quite cool.
Dude, that was so cool. I saw that only afterwards because I watched the VOD and I saw Matthew like all nonchalant there, like clever. So no, it was good. You know what? It was good meeting up with some peeps. Met Francois, I could see met Matthew. I've met Matthew before. Another you would have seen in my stream, Foxy Lady J. I've known her for a few years. She plays games with me. And we met Francois' mom. She was with him. I think that was us. We ran into a few other people around there. I'm a little disappointed in the quality of Rage, but I'm not disappointed in going, if that makes sense though, right?
Yeah. What do you mean when you say the quality of Rage? Like what the content there was, what things they were?
Yeah, if you compare Rage today though, right, to what Rage was 15 years ago, it was a whole lot different. 15 years ago, if you imagine walking into like a computer game store or something where they have like a couple of PlayStations or Xboxes on the wall and you can play and test the games, and there was gaming content everywhere, gaming merch. It was shop on shop on shop of that. There was a lot more, I guess, sponsorship or a lot more like pure PlayStation stuff, pure Xbox stuff, like rigs set up for people to play like in a simulator or whatever.
I remember
None of that
going,
stuff is there, right?
Yeah, but I remember going, when did I go? Like, dude, years ago, like probably like 5-6 years ago. Yeah, we went, I'm not sure if it was Comic-Con or Rage, one of the two. It was like, but there, when we went, there was an entire vibe. There was like, I remember there was a PlayStation stand, there was an Xbox stand, and they had, the newest consoles, they had games, you could stand there, you could grab a controller. So I get what you mean. It's like, I think they're scaling it down. Are people just not interested into it anymore or what? Like, what do you think about it?
I don't know. The other thing that I missed is, obviously they have the big stages where the guys was playing like the LAN parties and the games and stuff. That was happening, not as big. They have like multiple games. I think there was like 2 or 3 big gaming stands now. They're playing League of Legends, and I saw Valorant, and I can't remember what the other one was. If it was Valo or Call of Duty or something.
But when you say that, that's not like me as an attendee can't just go and join the game. It's like planned.
Those are like sponsored esports guys playing for like South African champs or something there, though, right? And then you win like the NAG or the Rage or whoever was like sponsoring it. Like that's good, but like I'm in general just a little bit disappointed about the quality of it in totality, though. I just think, like some of the really cool stuff, like PC overclocking and stuff, like I remember like 10, 15 years ago, the guys like had these PC rigs set up, and they had like, where your CPU cooler is, where like your CPU fan, or if you have like like a water cooler or something, they have like this cylinder on top of it, and the guys would like pour liquid nitrogen into it to like cool the PC down, and then they would like be overclocking and seeing how fast they can push it. And you have like 2 or 3 or 4 of these people doing it, like competing for like who can overclock the best, right? Micro tuning, all kind of things. So
that sounds fun.
I miss a lot of that though, right? Like just a lot of like hardcore
like proper tech
stuff.
Wasn't
there for me. I almost had a better experience at Comic-Con with that, over the last couple of years. Rage for me has gone a little down. But in the same sense though, is something that has grown considerably That's a good picture as well. I'll tell you about that now. Something that's grown considerably is the artist alley. So all the artists and whatever is grown a lot. And obviously cosplay has become a thing though, right? 15 years ago, cosplay was mostly to like I don't want to say esport goals, but like you would have like, same way as how you would have like at a club, you would have like, Jack Daniel's goals.
Basically like promo goals. Yeah.
They had like promo goals for the games and stuff though, right? Whereas now everybody kind of like is dressed, not everybody, like a lot of people are dressing up. There's some good outfits and whatever. So, but I mean, in all, it was fun. It was fun to meet up with a couple of the people, people that we ran into. We ran into Paranigel. So, the paranormal activity guy I showed you.
Oh, yeah.
So Paranigel is also affiliated with Slay Energy. So we ran into Paranigel. We chatted to him a bit, and we'll line up something with him where we go out one evening with him onto like one of these things, and he'll like live stream it as always. And we're going to one of the haunted houses or something. So we'll set that up with him. So yeah, that was fun. The picture that you had up there, that is from Splinter. Splinter, the from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. No. So that guy is blind. He's really blind. So they blanked out his eyes, and he actually had somebody like holding his hand, walking him through the con, or through Rage, because he's really a blind person.
I mean, Reese looks freaked out though. Reese, she looks like very freaked out.
Well, hold on.
Oh, God. So she hates blind people.
No.
I knew it. I knew
there's something
he hates
weird.
blind people.
Oh my God!
No, hold on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Reese, I'm joking.
What did I do?
Where's the picture with Mandalorian guy? What was he? The where's that picture?
If you zoom into her face. Zoom into her face.
I can't zoom closer. She's like, oh
she
my
looks
God,
freaked out.
So,
is it because of the black eye behind you or Splinter?
Hold on.
Listener is going to totally embarrass me now.
Hold on. Is there a picture of that, babe? Is there a picture?
Yeah, I've got another one. Hold on.
It's the one where I'm on the throne.
Okay, quickly go to the next picture. Let me tell you this story. This was hilarious.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that guy, right?
He looks just as freaked out though.
Was it that guy?
I mean, she's
go to the next pictures. Is there a
I
picture?
want to point out she's really like
Where's
she's
the one where
pushing
she was
her boob
sitting?
right up against this bicep.
Yeah.
That's probably
But did
why.
you see
This
his
one.
step?
Okay.
Obviously.
So when she stood there, she asked
God,
him
this
if
is
she can
fucking
have a photo.
evil.
Right?
Yeah.
The guy said to her, like, yeah, come, let's stand here, because we were standing like in the open. And then he asked her, like, do you want to sit on my throne? Reese's dirty fucking mind thinks he wants her to sit on his lap. And she's like, no, ew, why would I do that? And he is pointing at the real throne seat that's there. And Reese has other ideas in her mind. I was right there.
Jesus,
I was
Reese.
right there.
You know what he's saying there? He's going, come get your nasty husband. Come get her.
Come fetch her. Come get her.
No. He wasn't standing by the throne when he said that though.
Oh, you're sitting on it.
You should have been aware of your
surroundings.
surroundings.
Really close. And
Patted his lap. He was like, come, baby. Come sit on this throne.
What's my
right here.
There was no throne. There wasn't a throne when he asked
You should be aware of your surroundings.
Come and sit on my
You should be aware of
Come
your
and sit on my throne, and we'll chat about whatever comes up.
Exactly.
You can touch my lightsaber.
Yeah.
I did.
That's a very long lightsaber you're holding there. That's his.
Yeah.
Weird how she's holding it as well. Look there, like it's.
Yeah, look at exactly the position.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
But you know what but the thing is that guys, I really think we should focus on here. I would be very afraid if I was Whistler. Look how well she does with ruling and being
dark
evil.
side, right?
Look at that fucking grinny smile she has. That's fucking scary right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the show from this throne.
Connect your coded. That's so weird. It's weird. It's
Come
just like it's still not connecting to stream's current bitrate is lower. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back on.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. That was YouTube warning. Your stream's current bitrate is 1.5 kilobits. Is lower than the recommended. What? How's that possible? Like you guys are streaming at like perfect. Open widget. Is it? Look. Oh, there it says it's good now. Okay. Sorry, everybody. That was terrible. I blame Reese.
Well,
No, it was
no.
Jesus,
That's
because you guys were talking about boobs.
There's a poll happening in Discord going, who broke the stream?
Can't hear Mork.
Greece. God,
Yeah.
they're talking
You guys
talk.
didn't-
I can hear you.
Fucking bastard. Guys, don't do that. I'm not deaf.
There's a poll.
Oh,
Who
but
broke the
that's not
stream?
funny.
Reese. I'm
It
voting
was
Reese.
Reese. Yeah, it
Reese
was
broke the
Reese.
internet. Undoubtedly
Definitely.
Take it.
cost my vote.
Yeah, it was definitely. Okay.
Somebody
are we
actually
back?
voted for
Stream
me.
quality is good.
Legit,
is probably
somebody
Reese.
voted for me. Did you vote for me?
Of course she did.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was weird. Fucking gremlin bugs here.
Yes, indeed.
It's just, you know what? It's just because.
What?
No, it's her fault. It's because you know what? It's because she said you're allowed to touch a boob whenever you want to, and then
The stream's gonna
you
go
know-
again. We should use another word for boob. Broom.
broom. Yeah. The brooms were
Yes, because
sexy.
our-
I love big
That was
brooms.
bicep.
Mm. Broom implants is also like a
I mean,
thing,
she
so-
just acknowledged it there, though. You did hear that,
Yeah.
right? She just said
Yeah.
that she purposefully put her boob on someone's bicep
Yeah.
for a, not even
Just-
for a labubu or anything.
Yeah.
for nothing.
Just
She did it for free.
Yeah. She did it wrong.
How does it feel putting your boob on a bicep? Does it make you feel good on the inside, Reese?
Oh, so warm and fuzzy.
Okay, wait. So let's get back to our conversation. We were talking about rage until fucking YouTube, the evil. I think it's the ghost of Susan Wojcicki came and deleted our stream.
Something.
So yes, yeah, something like that.
Something like
Anyways,
that.
we were looking at pictures
Yeah.
of. So here's Reese with the. Oh, now I got to go all the way back to find it. All the way. Okay, I'll do that. But you were saying so like. A lot of stuff that wasn't there, but the cool stuff that you enjoyed was the fact that there was. I mean, like you showed us the dudes who were doing the posters and the art. That was fucking stunning. And I mean, most of that was that like just artists doing it themselves, basically redrawing stuff and then like
Or
selling.
digital artists. So some of my
Beautiful.
art that I've shown you guys
So cool,
previously is
dude.
like all digital artists that's there. Some of them, like all the arts are like one-off pieces, like proper art.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
of it's digital art type of stuff. And then a couple of other things here or there. But I mean, yeah, the computer shops, no great store you could like really walk in and see stuff like in the past. But I mean, there was a few stores that had some things like the Razer store or whatever. Like, but I am in general like a little disappointed. I mean, somebody's first experience with Rage is never
Yeah.
going to be like the experience I had, 15 years ago at Rage, where they had like, I mean, a lot of tech didn't really make it. Like laptops with 3D screens, where the laptop screen was 3D inside the screen, so you didn't need like 3D goggles, anything to play. Like a lot of emerging tech that we used to see there, though, right? So, like I said, the overclocking competitions, all the general PC building competitions, so you can build PCs the fastest, whatever. Like none of that stuff anymore. So I mean, yeah, I guess it comes and goes, right? Rage's not the same anymore, but
Do you think it will get better, or
I don't
you think it
know.
will die out?
I don't know, I don't know.
You know
The
what I
problem
feel like?
is-
No,
No,
go.
go. I think
No, go.
Comic-Con's also kind of like spoiled it, right? Because people are
Yeah.
going out for Comic-Con, and Comic-Con almost is killing Rage for me, because it's almost like Rage is Like, if you're like a band and you're playing like these back-to-back like shows somewhere, eventually your shows towards the end, you're going to be like tired, right? And I think that's how I'm seeing like the rage stuff. All the big people are like, tired of it because they've just come from Comic-Con and did like a big thing at Comic-Con. Like Nintendo would have like a whole stand at Comic-Con with like big Marios and Luigis, and you can post with them or post pictures with them or whatever. All the Nintendo kits, everything there. Then you go to the next one. Then it's like a Call of Duty mobile stand, and Road is there, and everybody's there with their stuff, though, right? So just wasn't at that same scale as what Comic-Con was for me. So
I was going to say,
are they
that's what I'm saying, like.
I heard they're doing a Comic-Con in Cape Town. Is that?
I think the next year. Hold on 1 second. I just want to say hello to Aristocratic Utensil Spoon. Welcome, good sir. I'm going to drop you a text later, maybe Thursday if you're cool. And then I want to say hello to Not Blames for popping into the chat.
Not Blames is from my stream. Not Blamesy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
so I
from,
just wanted to say hello. I see him on your stream sometimes. So welcome, dude. Thanks for popping in, man. Really appreciate it.
So,
please,
before we maybe transition to some other stuff, so the one thing that I hate, though, right, is when you're at any one of these like shows or anywhere really, when somebody walks up to you and they want to sell you something, and they really try and like grab you and then come and sit down for this massage or whatever. I'm like, just nope.
Wait, where's
I'm
this?
gone, right? No, everywhere. Anywhere where you go, right? So
like at Rage.
At Rage. Yeah, but anywhere, but at Rage, one of these guys that sells like these massage, looks like an iPod that you plug a bunch of things into. There's like a bunch of these connectors, and then you like stick them over you, and then you can set like different massage and different like settings that it can do, right? So I walk like I'm not interested. Reese gets caught with this, right? And this guy sticks the stuff on Reese, and now I can see like Reese and Foxy was like walking at the back there, so they too got caught up there. And this was like just before we had to go live, right? Which is why I was late also for going live, because Reese was holding us back.
Of course.
So
he's massage blocking his wife.
No.
Like
So I go and fetch her. Reese is like, oh, this is so good. And this guy goes and fetches me a box and he wants to make us a deal. I'm like, nobody. We have to go. We're late. We have to go live now.
Yeah.
This guy still wants to half sell. I'm like, we have to go live now, babe. Let's go. I'm like, serious. Dude,
Poor guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the salespeople out there. That's the same equivalent of somebody going from door to door selling Kirby's. Okay? It's a cock job, dude. I'm sorry for you, but no.
Reese, was the massage at least good?
It was so good.
Of course she's going to say it's
There's
good.
different
Of course.
settings like acupuncture, massage. There was
Listen.
a shop thing. It was so good.
If I were to buy that thing for whatever
Was
it
it a
cost,
good-looking
I didn't
guy?
even care, right?
Was it an attractive guy?
She would use it maybe twice, 3 times, and it would just lie somewhere. Right?
I mean, I actually have somebody
Gimmick.
just sent us footage of the massage, so I've got it. Yeah, there we go.
What?
So she's got
What?
she's getting a boob massage with the.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Look at how
I mean,
skew
look at
his
that face.
arm is. She's literally pushing his arm out of position.
Out of the
way.
He's going to need a massage afterwards because
Yeah,
he'll have
it
like
looks-
shoulder
Look
problems.
at that arm.
Yeah.
I mean, that flap.
Look at
in
how
the
she's
front is
using
a
the
little
force
strangely
as
positioned.
as
No,
Ghost
no, she's
Stomper
not-
is saying there.
She's
Reese is
using the
the
boob,
force.
not the force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like the guy's flap is at a weird angle as well. You know, I'm just saying.
Well, he thanked me for the
It looks
photo.
raised. It looks raised. That's a raised flap right there. You can see that.
It looks slightly raised.
you can
Them's
see
the
that.
tight pants.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. He came here prepared. He put the flap there because last time he didn't have the flap and he got into trouble.
And he got kicked. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell that woman is a South African just by how she swears. Which one? You talking about Reese?
Probably.
Sorry. My fault.
Stream's gonna die again.
No need to
just now.
apologize.
One more swear word and the stream's
Okay,
dead.
fine.
Yeah, you're gonna break the stream again. It's all your fault, Reese.
Little potty mouth.
Or it's just like this, like they were looking at this. The dude at YouTube was watching, going, "Oh, this is probably like a gateway to OF with her, the boob.
Yeah.
We're talking about Star Wars and weird stuff, boob rubbing random strangers. I mean, that's sexual harassment right there, technically, if you think about it, right? Imagine,
Well,
just
why?
guys, just think about this. Imagine I had to do this. There was a cute chick, and I took I rubbed my dingaling on against her arm or something. Like I would be in trouble, right?
Just
Shows
standing
the
right up
difference.
against the
Excuse me. He thanked me for the photo.
Exactly.
That's not how it works. You know that, though, right? He's
Yeah.
the one raising up.
I don't understand your argument.
Yeah, he shouldn't be thanking you for the photo.
Yeah, that's not.
He got to rub your
not
boot,
what's
obviously.
wrong, yeah.
That's why he thanked
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Tell her to swear. It's funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
You don't have to tell me. I use it.
No, that is true.
So wait, so how long were you guys there for at Rage? I mean, it was well attended, obviously, a shit ton of people,
probably-
or not that much?
We were there for like maybe 3-4 hours somewhere. Inside Rage, probably only like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Was there shit outside, or what? Were you just had to wait to get in?
The food courts outside, like still on the
Oh,
same
for
level,
fuck's
but
sake.
food courts outside. So we were like chilling there. We had like lunch, some beers and whatever at the food court. So yeah, I mean,
Luckily
it
they had
was.
beers.
Yeah, I
Hello,
like
how's it?
the I was eyeballing Matthew's pizza. His pizza looked good. I should have gone for that. I went for Buddy's. Reese's
always the winner.
excuse of what was that? What did you have? Tuna something. Chicken mayo. She had a chicken mayo.
It was supposed to be a baguette.
Chicken mayo baguettes, but
It wasn't a baguette, it was a fucking roll.
baguette from Timu, like it's a fucking roll, dude. A Boerewors roll.
Small bun.
Spar bun,
alive.
like that's what she had.
Look,
But yeah, I mean, she didn't die. There's nothing wrong with it. But like, yeah, Matthew's pizza did look better. But you know, so you learn.
so overall, it was like, would you go again, or like, do you think they need to actually improve shit? If
No, I'd go again, but I would meet up with some peeps. I would want to like up front just say, hey,
Yeah. I think
Who's all
that's like a
going?
vibe.
Let's
You go
meet
with a
up
bunch
somewhere.
of friends. Yeah.
And then
No,
this
'cause I-
time
you
around, I
know-
would probably prep a bit better and see if we can like record some footage and whatever, and then share it with you, and then we can like watch it on stream or something.
Yeah.
Say again.
I mean, the photos were awesome, though.
Okay, Reese apparently says we're seeing you next year at Comic-Con.
Yeah. Oh, when is Comic-Con next year? I mean, I haven't gone in ages. I would love to go
April.
just to see what the fuck
You
it's
gotta
like.
get yourself a
Okay.
nice outfit. Mork, you gotta get yourself a nice outfit. Job of the Hut.
I'm
gonna go as the banana from Fortnite.
I didn't know there was a banana in Fortnite.
I think
Comic-Con,
it's at the end of April.
Comic-Con Cape Town 2026. 30 April to 3 May. Yeah, pop culture and
Oh,
gaming
end of
festival.
April. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it is 30 April to 3 May. So we'll go. So I mean,
So what was it? Do they do? But hold on. If I recall this correctly, don't they do like 1 year rages in Cape Town, 1 year rages in Johannesburg, or is it now just only in Johannesburg? Or
isn't
was
there
it
two
Comic-Con
rages?
that did it? 'Cause I
Comic-Con-
swear to God,
Comic-Con
Swaps.
initially had like one in Cape Town, and then like
What?
after like 2 or 3 years, Comic-Con just went like every year they did both.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're doing both this year as
Rage
well, or is it
Expo.
just are they doing like two? Just pick one city and do it in one place.
No. So
Imagine
next year
Wilson.
there'll be both. Next year there'll be both. I just don't know if Rage is ever in Cape Town. Rage has always been a Joburg thing. It's
I
always
don't
been a
recall ever.
Joburg thing.
Yeah, I've only ever been to like the Comic-Con. The Comic-Con's the only thing that's been here.
But I don't quite
And I've been-
know what Rage is anymore, because Rage.
Yeah. But see,
Comic
that's
Con
what
is
you
pop
said.
culture and gaming and whatever, and
Yeah,
comics
and
all
that's
that
Rage.
stuff. Whereas, no, that's Comic Con. Rage has always been like this geek culture, gaming, and a lot more like hardcore gaming tech, like PC
Oh,
building
okay.
and all of those
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
right? And
But you
it's
showed us
just kind of like lost that.
there were 2 or 3 gaming like PC what do you call it? What's it? Not NAG. What was the other one that we want?
Like the PC stores, like a
we-
Woodware or whatever.
Yeah, there was
different
1 or
stores
2 of
there
them
was.
there. When you walk past, there was like the whole
There
like the guys that
was,
Razer
but
was there,
it's
shit like that.
not the same. Like the previous years, you would have like a store where you could go into, and there's like shelves around it. You would pick stuff off the shelves, look at it, then go and pay. It's almost like they have like these pop-up stores, not like a counter where everything is behind the counter and whatever. There's nothing you could touch and read and see.
Oh,
It's
okay.
again not the same. Maybe like I'm overly judgy, but I've also been to like I haven't gone like every year. I'm not like one of those that's gone every year, and I'm one of those like there's some people that's just never not attended one, and that's great. But I mean, for me, it's almost like you give these things sometimes like a 2-3 year break, and you go and you actually see something new or something interesting or exciting. The only reason why I'll go now is because of people that I meet up with. That's really it. Yeah. But I mean, it's still.
In my stake, I'll go with you. I'll go to Rage.
Unhappy. Still not unhappy that I didn't go. That we went. So yeah.
How did
I was
you
talking about
not
the
read
banana
that
with
correctly?
you're
In
going
my
to do it,
stake,
please.
Whistler, I'll show. I'll show you Rage. Oh, fuck my bag.
Yeah.
I thought it
We
said
won't
go
in
to
your
Rage.
stake, Recon. One day we'll go shooting with Recon as well. I'm just saying.
I would love to
like,
go shooting with Recon.
We say stuff on stream. It's on the internet, so it must be true, right?
Yeah. No, but I do want to go shooting with Recon. I meant that. Like I meant that deeply. I would love to go.
I think that would be
like,
cool.
you know,
Dude, I just love
Recon,
to
are we
drive
allowed
with
to
all
do-
my guns to Cape Town, like all my guns,
Oh, you
and have the cops pull me over.
No, but again,
And,
I
like-
think you could just go, listen, guys, just all you do is, if they do that, right, you take all your guns with, just show them, like, just bring up the stat of, like, the murder rate and just go, like, that's why you've got all this.
No, they
That's
can't
why,
do shit, dude. They can't do shit. They're going to take my
That's why
licenses.
I've got it.
They're going to go to their bucky, and then they're going to phone CFR, and they're like, so I have this gun, that gun, this gun, that gun, serial numbers, and then they come back and see it's all legal. Depending on how full of cock they are, they're going to want to see all my ammo and make sure I don't have like one round that I'm not licensed for or something.
And then they'll take that one round. But
Well,
that's
no,
what I'm saying.
then they
Don't
find
drive.
some reason to give me cock, but I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. Drive the N1 and don't go the N2, because if you're going to have to go through the Eastern Cape, and those bastards, they will. I remember the one thing, it was quite funny though, when I was in the Eastern Cape for like a year, right? And I met my wife there. And the one thing when I got there was like, I was absolutely mesmerized by was the state of the cars that traffic cops have, because they were like BMW 4 Series, like proper. Then when she came to Cape Town and she was like, what are your cop cars? Why are the traffic officers driving like a Toyota Corolla and like these? I was going like, yeah, because they're not spending money. Like the Buffalo City is like in debt by hundreds of millions of rands because of that specific reason. Like, no, dude, I got pulled over by a traffic cop in the Eastern Cape once, and like for no reason. I was like, what's up? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, what, how fast are you going? I was like, 60. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, what's the speed limit? He goes 80. And I'm like, okay, so what's the issue? And he's just like, well, and just half an hour wasting my time going, don't you have something for me? I'm like, bro, this felt like a car guard. That's what it felt like. Car guards in the Eastern Cape are traffic officers.
Yeah, it's annoying. The guys now are doing what do you call it? Cash hand, eh? Pull you over, you need to
Seriously?
pay your way out of it. Like that excuse, like I don't have money on me. Like, no problem, you can just cash send it to me, yeah. And they give you like a number.
Fuck off.
I would have thought that's even more traceable because you can cash send, and it's not even their number, right?
Yeah.
Not even their number. Like the one case I know of, like somebody had to cash send it to this cop person's mom. Like, let me give you my mom's number, right? So I mean, it's so
hectic.
I guess untraceable. How are you going to go and report and trace that and whatever? How do you know? But I mean,
no.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's
anyway,
crazy. Man.
Corruption is a big issue.
I've
I've had
so I mean, so Rage is cool, but like the only games that they basically had there was sort of esport games, nothing else. That's because I mean I think of
nothing
Rage as
else.
almost
It
like a
was
massive
all
LAN
the esport
party.
stuff. So I don't know what games were playing at the LAN party, because on the side of that, so basically as big as Rage is, there's like another section that's just as big as that, that's all blocked off, and that's just the LAN party.
Oh,
That's
okay,
just the
yeah,
LAN
that's what I was
party.
thinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that still exists, because that's when you say Rage to me, I think massive LAN party with extra stuff, with extra bells and whistles. And I think Comic-Con, I think of like, okay, it's like Comic-Con like overseas where people dress up, there's supposed to be panels. Someone actually, who asked me? Someone asked me today or yesterday somewhere, will there be any panels at Comic-Con? And I was
So Comic-Con does
I was
have,
going
so
like,
it
no,
depends
I don't.
on, like, because they have this subsection in Comic-Con called StreamerCon, which is like
Yeah.
where the streamers all hang, and it's mostly like a whole streamer thing. Like all the streamers, they have like things on stage, interviewing streamers, whatever, talking to streamers, talking about whatever topics is relevant in gaming, females in gaming, whatever it is, right? So well, I don't know if it's a thing in Cape Town, but it's been a thing here at Comic-Con. But the whole gaming thing, but Comic-Con from a footprint perspective is probably 3 or 4 times the size of Rage. Like
Mr.
massive,
Host, buy a donkey. Buy a donkey.
massive.
Buy a donkey. Mr. Gauss is in the house. Thank you, good sir.
Buy
We
a
appreciate it.
donkey.
And he sent all the voortsackers. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the stream. Come hang out. We were talking Rage. We're probably going to be talking a bit of gaming and tech stuff, but mostly gaming, I think, right? Because I think that's the last time we had a gaming chat, and it kind of we wanted to carry on, but it got really late. So yeah. I mean, I think gaming's on the cards.
I mean, happy for us to talk about that a bit. I know Reese sent you like a bunch of questions. I don't know what questions she sent you. I mean, we could do that.
Actually, let's do this. Yes. I also have to play that game with you.
What game?
Wait, we play the game with Whistler first. All right. Okay. So Whistler, then we can ask the questions. So yeah. So basically, it's a game where you
controller.
No. It's like a
game.
Verbal game. All you have to do is you have to think of a character. A famous character. So I don't know if like you can go like hypothetically like a TikTok character. Not a TikTok like a what's that fucking game all the children play?
Minecraft?
No man, like not Minecraft, man. Like a Fortnite character. Again, I don't even know if there are specific characters in Fortnite. Think of as like a character, whether it be like a real actor or like a character in a movie character, or a character in a book, or a gaming character, anything like that.
Yeah.
Think of one character, keep it in your head, don't tell us.
And
we're gonna try and guess. We're gonna guess who that character is by asking you a series of questions.
All right. That sounds fun.
Right. So
and you got the character. This character exists. Yeah, this character exists.
You're not like, it's gonna be a real life person. Like you can go like Bruce Willis if you want to. Anybody.
No. Based on your questions, we'll see where it goes. Obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So
is there like a limit? You have to get it in 10 questions or something, or
no, not really. No, it's I think we can figure it out quite quickly. Well, I hope so. So you got the character in your head?
I've got.
Yeah. Okay, so is your character a boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, when you say boy, do you mean male or do you mean boy young?
Is it like a
male or female?
Yeah, boy.
Male. Okay.
Not a girl. Okay, cool. Is your character real or fictional? Is it real? Is your character real?
Fictional.
Okay, so it's not real. Is your character from an anime?
No.
Okay.
Not anime.
Is your character
looking at the pure anime? So no.
Is your character from a game?
If there's a game now, then maybe, but I don't think so. So let's just say no, it's not from a game.
Does your character have special powers?
No.
Okay. Is your character a human being?
Yes.
Okay. Is your character from a TV series?
Yes.
Okay, from a TV. Does your character go to school?
Not anymore.
Okay.
No. Maybe as a
does your
child.
character does your character belong to a animated cartoon?
There might have been spin-offs of it, but from the main storyline perspective, no.
Okay, let's go no. Does your character use guns?
Yes. Lots of
Okay.
them.
Is your character a policeman or a detective?
So this is the interesting bit. So depending on which... So let's go with yes, he was, but not anymore.
Can we go? We can go. Obviously, we options. We go yes, no, I don't know, probably or probably not. We can go probably.
Probably not. Probably was.
Okay, let's go probably. Does your character fight against monsters?
No.
Okay. Is your character a criminal?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Is your character a father?
Yes.
Okay. Does your
Was
character
the
have a?
father. He was
Does
the
your
father.
All right. Does your character have a son?
Not anymore.
Even had, I think. Well, I mean, let's go yes
Had,
because
yeah.
Is your character an FBI agent?
Depending on which you watched, he might have been FBI, but no.
We can go don't know as well.
Because he's retired from that
Okay.
life.
So we'll go probably not or probably. Yes, no, probably or
Probably.
Let's go probably. Does your character live in Los Angeles?
Oh, fuck, I don't know where he stays. Hold on. Stays in my mind.
Maybe. It's in your head.
He is a famous character, right? He is like a.
He is. He's
Okay.
where did you say? In Los Angeles.
Yeah, does he live in Los
not
Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Okay, let's go no. Has your character been a soldier?
No.
Okay.
No, I won't say that.
Is your character linked to comedy?
No.
Okay. Is your character linked with zombies?
Nope.
Okay. Is your character's wife dead?
Yes.
Is your character the boss of a team?
No, he flies solo.
Okay, so it would be no. Is your character a serial killer?
No.
Does your character appear on Dexter? What?
No, but him and Dexter could be like in the same WhatsApp group. No, I'm teasing. No,
Okay.
they're not.
Does your character have a daughter?
No.
Okay. Does your character play? Does your character play a role in the police?
He used to, like from his storyline perspective, but he's
Okay,
retired.
Let's go no. Does your character play in a TV show that takes place on a beach? Baywatch.
Yes, like an important bit of that particular show did happen on a beach.
But I mean,
Then
does your
it moved
character
away from it?
We
Like
take
the whole
place
show
on the
is
beach,
not
so
on
we
the,
go,
not like Baywatch.
okay,
So with the whole
okay,
show is
so-
on the beach, but no.
okay, let's go probably not. Does your character have a brother?
I don't think so. Hold on.
He's probably picked like some indie character that no one
No,
fucking
not.
knows.
Well, we'll see now. Let's see if we can get it.
Are you using AI to answer the questions? Like, will AI give you
No,
the
no, no.
recommendation, or are you using an app or
No, not
something?
at all.
Or
No, it's like it's
Okay.
some random app. Yeah. So does it have a brother?
no?
Okay, no. Is your character associated with a superhero?
I guess you could say yes, because he is part of, I don't know if I should say it, but like the DC Marvel universe. He is, like, I'm not gonna tell you which one, but it's part
Okay.
of that.
Is your character linked with Batman?
No.
Okay. Is your character rich?
I don't think he has money problems. So no.
Let's go probably not. Probably, or just go, which one? No, yes, no, probably, or probably not.
Probably not. He probably has
Okay.
some money stashed away when he's doing what he does, but it's not like he has a
Is
income.
your character related to Marvel?
Yes.
Okay. Is your character dead?
No, I think he's alive.
Okay. Is your character white-haired, like Whistler?
No.
Okay. Does your character have robotic parts?
No.
Does your character wear a skull symbol?
Maybe.
There it is.
Let's go, yes.
Yeah. I can't see. Is that Frank Castle?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, Frank Castle from
Punisher.
from Punisher. That's him.
Yeah, so basically this is a KIF app called what's it called? Akinator. Akinotor. And it's all it basically does is it connects to the internet, and it through the process of elimination, it figures out the thing you're thinking of, the character you're thinking of. So it's super fun.
Okay.
For playing around with friends. You've got friends coming over and shit like that. But yeah, there's a couple of people in the chat that called it
Yeah,
1 of
I've
44.
seen
I
some
think he
people.
was the first.
I don't
yeah.
want to mention it, but some people called it. I didn't see a John Wick because I was concerned that maybe people would think it's John Wick. Oh, I did. Somebody said 1 of 44 said John Wick. So no, although I do like John Wick, I mean, from like a Marvel or a movie series or TV series type of thing, like I love the John Wick, Punisher style characters, where they like the vigilante sorting out shit.
No, I dig that vibe as well. What did you think? Seeing as we're on the topic, what did you think of the Marvel series interpretation of the Punisher, as opposed to the original movies? I mean, I love the first movie. I love the second one. I think the third one,
started getting
and then the series wasn't bad. I mean, what was your thoughts? I mean, I don't know. I'll give everything a 5, just sort of average.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's also not like wasn't crazy good. I do prefer the first
movie.
Punisher movie though. I think it was
Yeah. Down with you on that one.
But I also think I would have felt differently about it if the TV show had to come out first, though, right? And that was my introduction to Punisher, because
of course, yeah.
I'm not like a massive comic fan. I never, like, even in school, like, my school friends and whatever, growing up in school, they would bring their comic books to school, and then like I never understood why you aren't opening it up. Like they have this like a Spawn comic or something, and I'm like, why are you not opening it up? Like, I never understood that, never followed it. I had one comic book that my dad had from like the 70s, Robin Hood, an old Robin Hood comic book. I wish I still had it. I mean, it would have been special now, but I mean,
money.
Like this old Robin Hood comic. That's the only knowledge of comics that I have. I've never really owned or had any comics. Never really had an interest in collecting comics or something. So
I don't think I ever collected. I never collected comics, but I had.
I'm sure, like from a comic perspective, if we were to talk about like the OGs would say like, yeah, the movies are shit, the TV series are shit, everything's about like how the comics was. Like I wouldn't be able to relate, right? So I was thinking you're going through an app that's playing like a process of elimination, and then I'm like, okay, this app obviously has access to all of the lore and everything behind it that I didn't know. Dude. I never knew who Punisher was until I saw the movie, and it's like, yes, I love this because this is like, in a world where we grow up with where police doesn't do their bits, and everybody wants to be a knight in shining armor and whatever. This guy kind of like just resonated with me, though, right? That's why I liked him. I'll be the geeky version of him. I'll hack people and do all those things. Don't make me go into the sun. So I'll be that. So
I also think, listen, just quickly off topic. I just think you really need to have a word with Reese, right? Because like now we understand this. No, just have a quick word with her, because like we've like the boob thing that she did with a random fucking stranger, right? Now I see, yes, she's Spoon's getting smitten with her because he likes the way she swears. In Discord, he was like, way you say fuck off is hilarious.
I mean,
Reese, you're married, eh? Just calm the fuck
she'll
down.
eat Spoon for breakfast.
Mr. is not jealous.
No, I'm not. I'm
kidding,
like,
I'm
she'll
kidding,
eat
I'm
Spoon
kidding.
for breakfast.
He's not jealous. I'm not
She'll
jealous.
eat her
I'm not
breakfast
that
with Spoon. No, wait, that's like a whole OnlyFans
Which is what
channel.
you do, yeah.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, that escalated really quickly.
that just went weird, really weird. What was I saying? Yeah, no, I mean, that's the I think the thing. I mean, comic books. I don't remember ever being like collecting comic books, but I remember having comic books. I remember there's this photo of my mom. I think I saw it when I was like out of school. I was way older when I started realizing that there's an entire genre of people collecting comic books, and they go up in value. And I remember seeing myself. I probably like 6 or 7 years old, and I had a Batman comic book in my hand. And all I know was, I wish I had that comic book now, because it would be cuck rare. I just remember always wanting. My mom always bought me. I was big into. I think Batman was always my favorite superhero, because the fact that he wasn't a superhero, that was my big thing. Yeah, I think Batman was mine. I think my like.
Why don't you say he's not a superhero?
Because he doesn't have a special
powers. Yeah, like not like
he doesn't.
He doesn't
like the same
but
as the Punisher. Yeah,
And the same, I guess,
he's
with
a smart guy. Like the Punisher's the same. He's just a normal guy. It was just like he was
Blade
pushed
has
to the edge.
special power. Blade is a vampire, though.
So I think the idea of like anybody could be, I think that was that kind of related to it, was like anybody can actually be Batman, apart from
I get you. I get you. I think the thing is with that for me, that's why I think even my gaming name, that's why I liked Whistler. Because if you look at like the Blade movies and stuff, again, I don't have the history from a comic perspective though, right? But from the Blade movies perspective, Whistler was the guy in the background, right? He was there to support, Blade in what he needed to do. Yeah. He was the benefactor behind him. That's kind of like what I liked about it. It's like you're not up on the firing lines and whatever Blade was doing all the dirty work. But I mean, I like that, right? He was also like sitting in the back. So
the thing, I was thinking about this the other day, because I was thinking of like a lot of shows, movies, and stuff. And I think it's happened. It started with movies, and I think we're feeling it in the gaming community right now, where you had like a shitload of like, we had such classics, and then I kind of feel it in both places where storytelling has gone just shitty. Gaming has become like maybe too woke, but the same thing, that same wokeness that's infected the movie industry has kind of infected the gaming industry to a degree. And I was trying to think about it the other day, and I'm going like, what were the movies that actually got like superhero movies off the ground? And like the first thing I thought of was Blade. One of the first superhero movies. That was the second. I think Batman 1 and 2 by Tim Burton was the first. And then it was Blade. I mean, dude, that's just like 1985, 1986, around about there. And then there was kind of a blank period, and all of a sudden one guy came along, when Kevin Feige, and went, okay, let's do the Marvel, everything in Marvel. It's like, it wasn't his brainchild. He just put it together really nicely. But I mean, and now it's just, I think it's just coming to the point where it's like absolutely sucking. It's absolutely sucking, like terribly. I mean, I can't think of a single, and getting onto the gaming thing, I can't think of a single game that I'm looking forward to. Like, there is nothing. I'm like I told you right now, I'm playing for the December. I decided, listen, I'm going to play God of War, because I don't you know, the new Spider-Man 2 is out, and I'm like, it's been out for a while, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to even buy it. Like, the trailer doesn't look that kiff. I mean, I don't know.
And
What
that's
are your
actually a
thoughts?
good point, right? That's a good point for us to talk on, because I wanted to talk about gaming in the 90s, actually.
Yeah.
But to your point of like superhero movies from the 90s, I think you're right. Blade, 1998, if I'm not mistaken, all the first Blade. Spawn, 1997.
Brilliant movie.
Batman, the Batman from 1995. Did you, or Batman from
No,
1992? Did you know
yeah.
that Batman was like there was only like 13 or 17 seconds in that whole movie that didn't have music playing? Like a weird stat.
Really?
Like the
I didn't
Batman,
know.
yeah. I think
Like
it's
a Tim
Batman
Burton, like
Returns.
Batman. Oh yeah, Batman Returns is absolutely like Tim Burton. I think he changed how we thought about, because you had Superman,
Which is the
and
one that
every
had
other
Michelle
superhero
Pfeiffer
stuff.
in it. It was the one with
That
Michelle
was Batman
Pfeiffer in it.
Returns. Yeah, it happened over
That's the
Christmas.
one.
Michelle Pfeiffer. I was like, oh my god, that was taken, because like before that we had Superman, right? But it still looked not real, right? It kind of looked kind of corny, you know. What's the guy's name that fell off the horse? Christopher Reeves. He was Superman.
Oh, yeah.
It still looked kind of like, you know. Then comes along Tim Burton with Batman, and it's, oh my god, the car looks the shit. It looks like the comic book. It feels like the fights. Everything was absolutely great, and I think he kind of
those were
launched that.
also the best Batmans for me. Was the ones with Michael Keaton, though. I think he was the
Yeah,
best
100%. He is my Batman. Yeah, same. He is my Batman. Hashtag my Batman.
Hashtag my Batman. Talking about the 90s, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about games now. It's like, what games do we play? And I saw Drotman made a comment here. I think he sent it to me earlier as well. Hold on, where's Drotman? It's like, what are we thinking of the game called Mind Mogul? I'll go and check that out quickly, or let's bring that up on the side here.
Okay,
But talking about, you know, let's Mind Mogul. There we go, 15% on Steam. Okay, so
there we go.
Talking about games, though, right? I think there was a big genre change from the 90s to the early 2000s to, let's call it the online 2000s, though, right? Because there was a period where gaming kind of like moved online, not just because of like you know, multiplayer and whatever, but there's also that transition to digital, where you buy games digitally, you download them, you play them, etc. It wasn't more about buying the discs and stuff, right? So
100%.
there was the big transition to how I was used to playing a game as kids. When I mean, we all know that copywriting and copying illegal stuff and whatever's wrong and whatever, but like in the 90s, that never existed, right? Copy protection and whatever wasn't really a thing. I would go to this one guy that used to work with my dad, and he had like this or he resigned, didn't work with my dad anymore. He opened up like this computer store in Newcastle where I grew up, right? And he would build PCs and fix PCs and whatever, but we would go there and we'd take like a bunch of stiffies worth or floppies worth, and then he'd copy us games. And then I'd go home and have like games for the next 6 months, because, you know, this guy had all the games though, right? So, I mean, those days are gone with games.
Gone, bro.
It's
wait. Just, I need you to pause there for 1 second, because I literally had this conversation about a week ago. Like, the colleague I work with, his computer, something wrong with the motherboard, and we literally had that conversation. When I was growing up, there was like 3 or 4 computer stores in our town, and you could go to that computer store. You'd have a chat. The guy would help you out. He'd give you advice. It wasn't like incredible connection, any of that shit. They were like these tiny little computer shops. They help you buy a PC. I would remember 2 of those guys. I would go 2 of those different stores. You'd go there and have a chat. Go like, oh god, I'm looking for a new game. I go, you know, don't worry, I've got this. Here's a take this disc. Bring me a hard drive or a flash drive. Like, but not like, this is before flash. Like, this is, bring me a hard drive. I'll copy it on for you. Like, that type of stuff. Like you say, that doesn't exist anymore. I can't think of a single sort of PC, like, you know, sole-owned entrepreneurial PC shop, like, you know, local PC store. That just doesn't exist anymore, dude.
No, maybe in the small towns or something, there's your PC store that's like that. That isn't the mainstream American Geek Squad equivalent of like what Incredible Connection and whatever is like. I can't remember the story now, but like the one year we were walking through Incredible Connection for some reason. I can't remember because I mean they're expensive though, right? And if you have access to
Expensive.
some suppliers and stuff, you don't go and buy stuff from there anymore. You walk around to look and touch and feel some things, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you buy from your suppliers. But they had like somewhere I was looking at something, I can't remember what it was, and it was like as you entered their tech section where they help people with stuff, and I was listening to the guys talking to them and helping them and whatever, and then I'm like, you know, I'm wondering like if some of these guys are really calling themselves IT people or whatever though, right? Because the level of advice they are giving, I'm just like, you know, and people believing it. Like,
dude,
it grinds me.
I had that same experience. I remember going like back in the day, going to, you know, this is like, we come from a generation of, we built our own PCs, right? I mean,
Correct. I missed
you grew
that,
up with that stuff. Now, I go to Incredible Connection now, and then I'm like talking to this dude, and then you know what I hate when somebody who doesn't know anything pretends to know everything, and I kind of feel like, but you don't know much about the specific topic. And here and there would be some guy that knows about it. But I mean, this guy, I can't remember what I was talking about. I wanted something, and the guy was like, no, this is what you. I'm like, hold the fuck on. Like, I can just Google this. You're talking horseshit. You know what I mean?
2019, lightning hit our house. I was telling Drockman about it earlier. 2019 lightning strike, dude, smacked everything. Like our routers, Wi-Fi, TVs, lights. The downlight just popped out the roof. My PC, like one of the screens, my GPU, dude, it was like a lot of damage, right? The insurance claim. Insurance like needs you to take all the stuff in to go and have it tested. So I'm like, okay, where do you
make you go to?
Yeah, so I'm like, where do you take 3 days? Like, you can go anywhere, whatever's the closest. You know, it could be like a Matrix or a whatever. So I go to Matrix computers. I don't know if they're still around, but I mean, I go to Matrix computers. I take my PC box to them, and I'm like, hey guys, lightning strike it. Can you guys just validate this for me and test it?
Yeah.
And like 2 or 3 other guys that was there helping me was start telling me like, this is the prettiest setup and case they've ever seen. I'm like,
what?
Thank you. You know, it's great. But like, how are you guys building PCs? And this is the prettiest case you've seen. And like, dude, my wiring is like the looms are like nicely tightened. It looks like freaking art, right? But I mean, to them, they were like, this is the prettiest build they've ever seen. And I'm like, you know, my build should be like on par with what you guys are doing. I do this once every 3-4 years. You guys do this 15 times a week.
Daily.
Right.
No.
So but that is true, right? It's just the thing is like, I guess, and people can hate me for saying this, but a lot of people do a lot of jobs just to earn money. It's a 9-to-5 thing. They earn money. They go home, right? Very few people do what they do because they're passionate about it, right? And you know, not everybody is lucky enough to find the job that they're passionate about. But I mean,
of course,
of course. It sucks a little bit if you know, some guys are like 9-to-5ers, right? And they try and give you some advice that you can Google. It's almost like you asking ChatGPT and it screws up, and you're like, nope, this broke it, this deleted it. ChatGPT is like, oh, I'm sorry, we should not have done that. Like, but that's too late. You broke it, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, you know, that's how we grew up, right? And we grew up in a time where there wasn't, the internet was there, but it's not like the go-to place is what it is today.
Right.
I mean, I remember going to the library and looking like researching. They had like this old thing with like these like invert like pictures you put down, then you like look at these newspaper articles or something from like
you can scroll with the thing. Dude, it's
scroll
awesome.
with the thing, and it like photo stats it for you. And then that's how I did like certain research or something. Like I needed something about something, and then that's kind of like where you go, right? So we had to learn. I mean, I remember like this one year, I think I was a matric or maybe like standard 9. My dad takes me to somebody that he works with, but like this is like a senior person that he works with, right? My dad's like, we're driving in the car, my dad's literally like, you know, don't fuck this up. This guy's like some big boss or something or whatever. He's like, just, you know, and dude, I'm like 16, 15 years old. I'm like, don't worry, me, Paul, I've got this, right? I mean, this is good, right? And I had to go and fix their computer. And I was like 15. You know, so Yeah, it was good times, right? I think kids these
Yeah.
days don't have that. They don't know how to
No.
troubleshoot. They don't know how to
No.
fix something that's broken. You know, if they can't Google the answer, can't get fixed, right?
Exactly.
So that was the good old days. But I mean, that's also how gaming was, though, right? That's why I think if you're a gamer like us, OGs from like the 80s and the 90s, versus gamers these days,
Yeah.
I think there's something that games taught us, gaming in the 90s, that kids these days will never ever have. And that is how the 90s games forced us to fail and try again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, Mario Brothers or Sonic or whatever, you do 3 lives, no saves, no hints, that's it. You die,
Exactly.
get better.
You can't
Right.
Google, you can't
There's
Google
no
what to do.
difficulty setting.
Yeah,
No,
that's how
you
put
learn
exactly.
patience, you learn
deal with it.
planning,
Yeah.
you know, frustration tolerance.
Yeah.
That's what you learned. It's not like how games are today, where it's you know you save, it saves every 10 seconds. You can go back to your screw ups or whatever.
Yeah, that didn't happen. There was
none
no
of
there
that,
was no
right?
fucking
It was hard
saving.
mode. That was it.
Yeah.
Well, Drautman is giving me a hard time about TeamSpeak. Drautman.
I remember it was a
Discord's the way
drop because
to
I
go.
remember torrenting on my school PC because I only had 30 gigs of data per month. Jeez, bro. I remember before that. I remember at school being taught MS DOS and like how to open stuff and how to like, you know, just like run programs, search it directly. That's what we had at school. Like, I mean, this is like the 90s, right? Early 90s. That
So,
was
Drautman,
computer
when were
class.
you in school? I'm curious. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to give away your age, but like roughly when were you in school? Because I matriculated. I mean, I matriculated in the 90s, right? So the late 90s, and even then, I was still. I was 16 in matric. I only turned 17 in matric. So all my friends had cars and licenses and whatever. I had zilch. But
This is actually. Sorry.
you know, just the position when we grow up. I mean, my early 20s was in the early 2000s, though, right? So.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I think this is Slippery Pickle mentions here. Is he goes, what about Dark Souls? I think that's why the Dark Souls sort of IP did so well, because it's sort of a holler back to how games were in the 90s, where there's no explanation, there's no nothing. It's just that's how it is. It's hard. And I think there's a lot of people I think that's probably why it did well. A lot of my friends who play it are into it. They love that kind of. To me, I'm like, I'm not in that kind of gaming anymore. Like I grew up with that. I don't like now. I want to go lie on the couch. I want to put something on. I want to relax. I don't want to throw my controller through the TV because both things are very expensive. You know what I mean?
True. All right. So Drautman matriculated in 2017. Okay. So I get where your comment comes from, because as a kid you grew up with torrent and things, right?
Yeah.
As a kid.
There was no
file sharing and I had this one friend in matric. His name was Leaf. He was this Chinese guy, or Eastern Asian. I could be Chinese.
His
Japanese,
name was
whatever.
what?
I don't know. Leaf.
You mean Reef?
Leaf was his name.
Oh,
Leaf.
he says it R-E-A. Well, he says it R-E-A-F, right?
Reef. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing.
I'm kidding.
So Leaf's dad was like, I don't know what he did, but like his dad was often traveling up and down to China or wherever, right? And that was the first time I saw VCDs. VCDs was this bridge the Chinese had between CDs. I don't ever think we ever had movies on CDs. It kind of like went VHS and then DVD, right? But before we had DVD in China or wherever, they had something called VCDs, video CDs, which was like big discs of like movies and stuff. And then he had a way of copying this stuff off, and then we could copy movies from him in like AVI files, like heavily uncompressed, big quality, whatever though, right? But I mean, that was what file sharing was like, right? So I appreciate, you know, Drautman saying like torrents and whatever, but I mean, we went from like that type of like manual copy, then Kazaa and Emule and Napster and those things kind of like came out, dude. And that was how we got everything, movies.
I I remember like
games.
we were around before flash drives. So like I was saying, like I couldn't take a floppy disk to a friend. You'd have to go, okay, here's my extra hard drive I bought that he has to open his computer up, stick the hard drive in, like, you know, get it up and running, copy the stuff over, then take it off again, and then I can take it to my house and go play with it. There wasn't like CDs. I think like when CD burning only started late, like 95, 96, 97 is when they like, what is it, about 95?
Yeah,
it
started towards the late 90s. Yeah, CDs, and then you got like 650 meg CDs, then 700 meg CDs. Then I think
like
you could have like the Overburn 800s or something.
Yeah, but I still remember you'd have to get like, you'd have to zip the files, and like if it was a big game, like, you know, something that was like 4 gigs big, you'd have to like, you know, RAR it over like a thing, and then partition it or something, get it on the disk, and then you'd have to put all the different disks in to make it work. And then sometimes if you fucked up that process, go back to your buddy to recopy it.
I wrote a batch file that my friends copied and whatever, because a lot of my friends were like PC literate in the sense of like, you know, navigating around the PC, playing games, whatever. But coding and whatever shit we got up to, not many of them were like into that, right? But I wrote this batch file that would like run and then ask you what you want to do, and like, oh, I want to, you know, you copy this batch file into your game folder, and then it's like, okay, I want to zip this game, and then it would like zip the game, and then, you know, make the files and then copy it to a CD, and then you would it would prompt you for a CD or for a stiffy every time. Like, but you know, those were the days, right? I remember the first game that was a breakthrough for us to copy was Warcraft 1. So Warcraft 1 came on a CD, and the game was something like, I don't know, 50 meg or 30 meg or whatever, but the intro movie was 500 meg. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I remember this one day, I'm like, I'm wondering if I could delete the movie file, create a new blank file that's like 0 size, and just name it the same as the movie file, right? And then run the game. And the game works, and it just goes straight into the launch screen of like the game. It doesn't play the movie. And I'm like, I literally, you know, because the game could like zip onto like 5 stiffies or something, though, right?
Yeah.
And not 500 stiffies, because it was like impossible to copy. Like I remember the first time I got the game, my friend actually took his CD-ROM out, came to my house, copied the game off, and then he took his CD-ROM back with. So,
dude, but I mean, that's I think if you think about it, we came back. I remember we came from the generation where there was like before the internet. I mean, like the internet wasn't a thing. It wasn't just like you could go online. Everything is online right now. Phones. I mean, I remember only getting a cell phone in like after school, and all it could do was play Snake and phone, and you could send a text message. Like there was no smartphone. There was like, I remember like when I was a kid, you'd like, oh, like want to download. I wanted to download like, you know, like a picture of something I could like print out, and I was like, first time I tried, I thought it would be awesome. And yeah, like printers didn't print well, and like, you know, 10 minutes, and then somebody phones you, and then like your internet connection gets interrupted or some shit. It's like, it was insane. Or like my mom would pick up the phone, and I'm like, no, I'm like, you know, like I'm on the internet. You know, it was insane, man.
Yeah, 7 Rand call mode. Do you remember the 7 Rand call mode from Telkom? You could connect to the internet for 7 Rand. And then it wouldn't run up the bill, like if you were use your modem or whatever to go online.
I remember, and you as long as you didn't disconnect, right? Or was it for like amount of hours? Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember like the first job I had, they were doing backups onto cassette tape. They were like, I was like, what do you guys mean? Like they've got these like VHS or some kind of tapes that they would back up, like I don't know, Betamax tapes that they would back up the computer shit. I was like, what are you guys? What tape?
Yeah, like old VLT tapes or something. Yeah,
exactly. And
then that was like 4 gig or something, right? You could compress it to 8 gig, but then it was like super slow. I see a comment here, ISDN. I think Arbot was talking about ISDN. Did you ever? I never had ISDN as a kid, right? But I mean, the first time I dealt with ISDN was when I was working already, and I had to go and set up an ISDN modem, and I had no idea how to set it up, right? But you're a techie, you're the IT person, you should know how to do stuff, right? So you just wing it and figure it out. But I mean, and then the first time I didn't know that it was working because you don't hear the dial tone. It doesn't make that funny sound when it's like connecting and handshaking and whatever. because it's all digital. ISDN was digital though, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't, for half an hour, I didn't know that the thing was actually working because I'm not hearing this thing connecting,
getting a dial
but it's
tone.
connecting. And then somebody comes to me and say, thanks, the internet's working, but it keeps on going on and off. And I'm like, so it's working? Okay. So it's working. So, okay, yeah, sorry, I was tweaking some settings. I can't remember, dude. But I mean, you learned a lot of the things the hard way. Even like some of the old games. Think about like Quake and Doom and those things, dude. There was no map in the game. You had to remember the layouts, the patterns,
you can't
the
push
secrets,
escape and show where shit is.
spawn
Like, you have to
times
remember
of things. I remember we used to play when I played a bit of competitive Unreal Tournament back in the early 2000s. I played with a stopwatch, okay? And I had my way of playing the map. I would always go clockwise. I would know, depending on where I'm running on the map, when stuff would respawn, especially health and power-ups and stuff, is knowing that these power-ups spawns every 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 45 seconds, whatever. I mean, but it's not like that in games anymore. I mean, you don't have that type of pace.
No, like I do remember Tomb Raider. I remember playing Tomb Raider on the PC, and like you would have to. There was no where you find it, which way to go. There was no map or anything. You'd have to, like, somebody would mention, oh, if you go over here and you get to this spot, then instead of going left, turn right. There's like a little thing there, and then you can. I was going like, what? There was no. You can't Google it online. It shit didn't exist.
So here's the other thing, though, right? I also think the way how gaming's changed from like what we grew up with when competitive gaming came in. And I guess competitive gaming kind of like pushed it online. But then once stuff was online, you almost had this evergreen thing with gaming, though, right? That's why games like Fortnite, Roblox, Genshin, Minecraft, whatever, is designed now to keep you addicted to the game. Whereas there isn't anything to finish anymore. Like, very few of us play like what we call the story mode games, where you can actually like spend a few hours and clock it, and then that's it, right? I mean, there's no update, there's no side quest coming out, there's no nothing. You wait for the next version of it. Hello?
Sorry. No, sorry, I was just
went quiet.
No, I didn't mean to. You still here? Everybody's still there? The stream's still there?
Still here. I just think it's like a big change in games, though, right? I mean, the only thing now, and I see Ghost Upper making the comment on speedrun. Did you see the guy that speedruns Super Mario? Right?
No.
Like, they play Super Mario on like an old CRT TV because it has to be a CRT TV because the games was actually designed for CRT, like how the refresh rate is working and stuff and how the pixels are rendering. The guys are exploiting stuff whereby you jump to where something isn't, but in the game, it's actually there. The screen just hasn't rendered it. The guys have narrowed down speedrunning stuff like Super Mario and whatever because they are exploiting the screen, not refreshing, where stuff is or isn't or whatever. So you jump on something by not waiting for the monster because on the screen it's there, but in reality it isn't there because the screen's actually not caught up yet with the frame. There's a guy that exploited something now where there is like it shaved off like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 seconds off finishing the game. That's now going to get the new world record for Super Mario, like clocking Super Mario.
Hectic. I mean, I remember like watching what's the dudes that play. I mean, I'm a big Resident Evil fan, right? Even with the remakes, the dudes that do speedruns, and I'm like, holy shit! Because one of the things to get like a trophy or to get an accomplishment, you've got to do a couple of speedruns. You got to finish the game in X amount of time, and I'm like, how? And then I watched.
I've seen some of the stuff. Even The Last of Us has a speedrun thing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
If you get an achievement for speedrunning the game.
No, it's
crazy,
it's
dude.
insane.
It's crazy.
But I kind of do miss the 90s, and I'm kind of looking back and I'm going like our vibe is cinema, right? Like, and I'm looking at a lot of the cinematic stuff. It's like you look back at the 90s and you go like, wow, everything was brilliant then. And I'm kind of going like, doesn't feel as brilliant as it is anymore. And I mean, could you say the same for gaming? I mean, I prefer, like, my vibe right now is the sort of like God of War. This what is it called? Is that RPG? What do you call God of War that you just finished? Is that like that's role playing or what is that? Like that's like a platform. It's not a platformer because it's not. But it's also not open world. It's like it's like a role-playing game, right? RP role-playing game.
It's an action adventure role playing. Yeah, it's a bit of all those genres. So
But
action
'cause I mean,
adventure.
because that's kind of, I think
Yeah.
that's my bag. I think that's sort of my, like, I prefer, like, I mean, online gaming, unless it's like, I don't want to play with people I don't know. Like me and Doth
True.
Sean used to play ESO, you know, that was fun because,
Yeah.
but we played online against other people, but I hated being, every time you have to group up with a bunch of random people and you're on the microphone, I'm like, I would say awkward things, you know, it would freak me out. I don't want to play like that. I want to play with, you know,
So that's one game I've never played is ESO though,
What?
right? And I don't know. Can I tell you why?
Why?
MMOs is not one of my favorite genres. I'm not a massive MMO fan, and ESO is kind of like hardcore MMO role playing,
No, it
whatever.
is.
So
I have no idea I got into it either.
I mean, I can't remember. We were talking about it this weekend. Like one of my favorite genre of games is open world survival crafting style games. You know, like what I've been playing on stream now the other day. Well, that was a solo, wasn't like online co-op or anything. But I mean, those open world crafting style games, I've like sunk a lot of hours into that. That's my favorite because you can play it with people or on your own.
But
I'm not a massive PvE fan. Or PvP fan.
I think that's Sean. You're the same vibe as him. What are your favorite games, Darth Sean? Like,
Well,
it's
I mean,
like that sort of
I
open
enjoyed
survival like Fallout.
crafting.
I mean, I know
like,
you put hours into
well, yeah,
Fallout.
Fallout. I loved Fallout. What is it? I don't know.
3, yeah, it was Fallout 3 or Fallout 4.
Yeah, it's the 3, Fallout 3, yeah.
4.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the survival, like the building aspect, stuff like that. I mean, that's something I'm into. Even Skyrim, like, I enjoy playing Skyrim.
See, like Skyrim, I never got into. I don't know, for some reason, just never tickled my. I don't know. Fallout 4. Yes, Fallout 4.
So, see, I haven't played Fallout 4 or any of the Fallout games yet. Love the TV series. I think it was Amazon or something.
What?
That was
How
good.
How are we talking to you? What do you mean you haven't played Fallout 4?
You didn't. I mean, if you
Fallout 4 is literally the thing you love.
Yeah.
Like that game you were playing where you work at, like, as opposed to you're working at ESCOM. That is Fallout, bro. That is like Fallout is that on crack.
So I'll play Fallout, but I mean Fallout's like 10 years old. I own it.
Bro.
I own Fallout 4, right? So
how are you not like the game you played where you drove into the pole in the middle of nowhere? Like, there's imagine the biggest desert, like flat. You know where they do the speed runs for the cars, right, Darth Sean?
Yeah.
So you know there's like all those flat plains. There's just like there's fuck all. For like 200-300 miles, there's nothing, right? Whistler plays this game Beyond Horizon where he's driving on one of those plains, and far in distance there's one fucking pole. You know what he does? He drives straight into that pole.
No, the car was weaving. I had a road train of dead weight behind me. That car was weaving. Come on. I was like, trying to keep that thing on the road.
Out the side window. At the front.
Dude, I promise you, that game and the game you're playing now where you're working at ESCOM, every single one of those games, all that reminds me of is Fallout. Fallout is. Dude,
I'll give Fallout a go. I see CR is saying, I told you should play Fallout. So I own the game. Fallout is in my Steam library. I'll play it. I think I said I want to, like, I'm in between two minds of what I'm going to play next on stream now. I want to either play Satisfactory or Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest is a bit more open world crafting survival for me, so I want to play that.
I'll play Fallout.
Satisfactory, I've played like 5-6 hours of it. It's not grabbing me at the moment that I want to sink a bunch of hours into it. But there's also a new update coming out, so I'm not sure if it's worth waiting for like update 1.2.
Bro,
Sons of Forest.
I've played dude, I love the Forest, right? The first one, the original. So there was Forest came first.
Forest. The Forest is something else. Sons of the Forest.
Yeah, dude. I love the forest. It's survival. You're in this plane. You get dropped in the middle of nowhere. You got a bold. Me and you played that, right?
Yeah, we
We
played.
fucking love like that's awesome. But again, compared to Fallout, it is nowhere near.
The Forest and Sons of the Forest is a sequel of it. I own both.
I'm looking for Sons of the Forest, but I'm waiting for it to come out on PlayStation because I can't do keyboard anymore. Like I feel like if you thought I was retarded when I read things, you should see when I try and do the thing. I fucking just want to smash the keyboard. I'm so bad at it.
Dude, I've not played Factorio. I think Factorio is very much like Satisfactory, but like a little bit older. I think like same type of genre.
Yeah, Satisfactory is Factorio is not my vibe. That's like those are the people that I would employ when I become the dictator of South Africa. Like the Chinese people who play like Factorio, they're running infrastructure in like for everything, oil, Eskom.
And that's Satisfactory is like that, right? I guess it's just like a different game, but the same genre.
I mean, this is Satisfactory. I mean,
reversed over my dog. So yeah, that's Satisfactory. I mean, it's a popular game. I'm keen to give it a go. So yeah, I don't know. Dropman was kind enough. He spun up like a server for us to jam on and things.
Wow.
I'm gonna I don't know, but like look at that, dude. That is just total chaos though, right? So
yeah.
I don't know. My mind is just not grabbed on the game yet. So I don't know. But I mean, we'll give it a go. We'll try and see how it is. I want to try and give the game at least a go once or twice before I diss it. So there we go. That's Fallout 4, right?
Yeah.
That's probably not your real birthday. I just choose anything random. I'm 1 January, some random year.
So this, you'll love this because it's very much like it's the story is phenomenal, right, Sean? It's absolutely it's really a great story. It also feels
like
quite real.
Co-op multiplayer or whatever.
No. You can't play with
no. This the Fallout 4 is single player, and then Fallout 76, I think, is co-op, but it's online.
Online, which is not cool.
It's not the same. Like I would go definitely Fallout 4. You'd love it.
Dude, it's amazing. It's like it's set in like a to give you an idea, it's basically what happens is you like they start the game and you're like this family, and all of a sudden there's like you hear of like a nuclear alarm go off, and then you run into a bunker, and then you get like basically you wake up, and then it's like a whole bunch of years later, and all that's left is this completely decimated world, and everything like every single thing you got to pick up, like everything you can craft, you can make stuff. I mean, I've put hours into this game. I mean, you've put in hours, like a ton of hours, Sean, and it's super fun, dude. It's really, really kiff to play. First person shooter, first person, third person, so you can do it from the back and front, and it's great. You get companions, you can build structures, and
you got to get the DLCs to build the structures, but it's so worth it.
No, you can build stuff without the DLC. Come on.
There's
certain amount. There's DLC. The workshop DLC is pretty cool.
Yeah, those are the DLCs. And then if you're into
season pass? The season pass gives you like all of the expansions. It's probably worth getting the season pass, isn't it?
I mean, I would do is I would play the base game, right? Just play for an hour. Like just start off, just play for an hour and go like, okay, where do you? Because then you can start the DLCs because none of them take effect until you're late, like into the game. It's a wonderful game, bro. I promise you.
Around there, I would play them till about level 10 or so.
Yeah, to see if you dig it up
because I need to find something after the the Satisfactory thing as well. But check, I'm missing a couple of things here.
Oh, sorry, people's comments. My bad.
Dropman was very kind to spin us up a server somewhere with Satisfactory, Sons of the Forest. So we'll see what works out and then jam that a bit.
I would love to
I'm
play
happy with that.
Sacrifice, good lord.
CR is saying, what do you guys think of Once Human, the Mork Rock Show Whistler? So CR, I actually own Once
what?
Human.
Once
Um,
human.
In my library,
Man.
bought it. I almost want to say never really had somebody to play with, because I think it's one of those online multiplayer games where it's better if you play with somebody. So
Yes.
that's as far as it's gone, right? This is one of those games. So I've got like 0.2 hours on record.
Is it this?
We can't see. That's it. Yep, that's it. Once Human, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that, again, it's survival, open world, survival crafting. Like, it ticks all my boxes, right? So,
I mean,
have you seen?
All is saying just get the Game of the Year edition. Is this for?
That's for Fallout 4. Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah, dude.
Have you seen Zoopunk?
What? Up and room. Thank you, good sir. Much appreciated for the super chat. Peter Savenga's in the chat. Please, guys, go follow Peter. If you're into cinema and the shit that we're talking about now, Peter's your man. FPS forever.
Yes. Listen, I mean, I have a couple of games I've got a soft spot for, though, right? So, no, I've not seen Zoopunk. It looks freaking cool. It's scheduled for release in 2027 on PC, PS5, Xbox, SNS. Players control characters like Rabbit Ribbon, Rhino Bratton, Chipmunk. That's pretty cool. Is it on Steam? That's the question, because then I can...
I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. There's only Zoom.
Where is it going to be?
Zoopunk.
Zoopunk, yeah. You might like it.
I mean, my vibe... I'm doing this. I'm thinking of doing... I'm doing God of War and...
for a PS4 or PS5 first.
But has Elon not responded to you?
No, not yet.
What a dickbag! I mean, he watches the show.
16 now? Yeah.
What a knob end.
Dude, I actually think I have Jedi Fallen Order.
Have you played this?
Check.
Wait, no. That's not the question, Whistler. Don't avoid the question, Whistler. Don't avoid the question, Whistler. Did you play it? Have you played it yet?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh,
in my library. He's
fucking avoiding the question.
I was on record 0. No, I haven't. I was checking first.
Or no?
I needed to check first. There's a lot of things I try, and I don't know. You don't have to shout at me. I feel hurt.
Answer the question, Whistler.
You shot at him.
Of jou nou met iets gooi.
Bliksem hom met die kersfeesboom.
I'm gonna gooi her with iets.
Why have you not played this?
I don't know, dude. There's so many games, so little time, bud. So little time.
No. Well, you should be streaming more then. This is what you need to be doing. Quit your job.
I was thinking about quit your job, dude. You know, we have career goals, right? We have career goals.
No.
I'll easily become a career streamer by day, vigilante hacker by night, you know, to pay for the day job. So yeah, I mean,
I have no issues with that. You can save people's lives. But I mean, dude, I promise you, this, if you loved God of War, absolutely, this is one of those. This is my style of game. Exactly like God of War. It's story based, brilliant story. And like it feels like old school Tomb Raider. It's like basically God of War. It's open world, but it's also you've got a bit of limitations. But it's absolutely wonderful game. Like the story is like it's kiff. It's great.
So here's the other thing though, right? So so let's check out how long to beat. What is this game's?
No, it's not as long as God of War.
Order. 17 hours. Okay, yeah, God of War was a bit longer. Because the problem is when I stream that, 17 hours becomes 36 hours. Right? Because you play slower in stream, whatever.
Yeah, of course. You're answering questions. But I mean, like, I think
it also depends on how you're playing it. Like me and Mork, I don't know about you, but I always try to get like 100% for the game.
See, that's the thing. If I play more, then yes, I would do that. Then I would only play whenever I'm live on stream. But because I'm playing most of the storyline for people to follow it on stream, I'm not completing all the side quests and stuff. Which
you're doing the main vibe, which is.
If I was going to play it off stream
for
completely, then
streaming,
I'm a completionist, though, right? I would want to complete the game.
But I mean, I think this would be if just hypothetical. I mean, just a suggestion. I think this would be a fun game to watch you play. It was kind of like God of War, and like I think when we were watching you play God of War, it was like I felt super into it. Like, but I mean, like I think that's with everything that you play. It kind of like we all get into the content, so it's
which is good, and that's why I want to play it on stream. Though, because people are following the storyline, right? People didn't really like when you're grinding stuff off stream, which I get because a lot of people aren't ever going to play the game. Or they don't necessarily want to buy the game, but they want to see the game being played. So,
apart from that time when you just play a bit of God of War off screen, and then we didn't know what was happening.
But you knew already what was happening. People,
I'm kidding.
Yeah. But I mean, and talking about that though, right? That's again with that whole 90 days vibe of games that you would play hours to beat something, or like one boss or one level. That was it though, right? Whereas a lot of today's games, that's not story mode games. Those games are designed for like, it's got more that psychological hook though, right? As you have this battle pass to grind, or you need to log in every day to get some reward.
Yeah.
Which then creates a bit of FOMO as well though, right? So, I guess these games are also in one way designed to keep you focused on the screen, especially kids, and keep kids focused on the screen, right? I mean,
100%. I mean, my
problem
godson, my godson is like he's a like a what's it called? What's that fucking game everybody plays? The kids,
Roblox, Minecraft,
Fortnite. No, he's like massive into Fortnite, right? Like proper. And I'm like, like that's all he wants to do is just play Fortnite. But he has screen time, and it's like. But that's the whole vibe of like you have to log in, and it's like buying skins. The whole shit with skins to me is like OF. I don't understand it, right? Because if you want to see naked ladies, they are free on the internet. So I still don't understand the whole skins thing, just like I don't understand OF.
Yeah, I mean, again, the skin thing, it's become like this digital collection of stuff, right? I mean, I know some games have a trading system like CSGO and stuff. They've got the skin trading stuff, which also then creates like this whole market for trading skins and things. But in the game side of it, it's mostly, getting rare skins, getting skins that's like a battle pass or like
I don't mind doing the thing where you, for example, you build up, you unlock, you like certain challenges you complete and you unlock a skin. That I'm all for. But what I don't like is where the only way you can get the skin is by paying me extra money. That for me, I find bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that. But if it's like, you earning a certain amount of points in the game and you can use those points to purchase different skins, hey, I'm all for that, because it's, you have to grind in order to get this particular thing that you want. And I'm fine. That for me is quite like I enjoy that.
But the concept of how they make money, though, right? Because you don't buy Fortnite, you play it. Now you can play Fortnite for like a season or two, collect the free coins, and then start buying battle passes. There is technically, I guess, a way to never ever pay for a battle pass either. But the whole marketing thing is kind of getting to the point where they want you to buy something else that you can't get any other way. Like when it's like the Marvels. I think now in Fortnite, they've got the whole Simpsons thing. So it's like all Simpsons characters and things like that, right? So I saw another comment. Make the comment here. So they were talking about Stray, the Stray game. George 74ZA was asking you about Stray. I've not played Stray. Like a few of my friends and streamers have played it. The one that I followed that was playing it, it's about a cat. Just search for Stray.
I know Stray.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've not played it myself, but it's like this whole cat thing where the cat does missions and whatever. It's a pretty cool game. It's got good ratings and things.
For me, it's such a mellow game to play. I absolutely enjoyed it. You just kind of like straight. You're just walking around like you have to solve little puzzles. I enjoyed that. It was awesome. Like a very mellow game,
Yeah, I mean, so George, there you go. There's your review. I used to play PUBG. I used to play PUBG when Yeah. You can bring it up on screen. I mean, if guys want to
you clicked it.
subscribe,
No,
They
I
can
think,
go.
guys, you guys should click the link and just.
subscribe though, please. Something needs to pay for my,
That was a good one, Reese. Good one, Reese. Well done. Love you. That was funny as fuck. Good one. Good
Well,
one.
check out Zoopunk. Pull up the trailer there.
I can't.
Dude, Zoopunk looks so cool. Zoopunk looks so
Is that on
cool.
YouTube? Should I check YouTube, Dashman?
Yeah, it should be. It's on YouTube. Yeah, Zoopunk gameplay.
Slippery Pickle is Thief is the new one coming out now. Did you play the demo?
Thief.
Is it the VR one?
What, the old school one, like Thief, like
Old school Thief or new?
There's
Is
the
there a
Thief
new
game
Thief?
coming out now in December.
Oh, shit.
No, actually, Thief came out. No, Thief came out like 10 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
right.
what I'm saying. Old school Thief.
Oh, I haven't played that. There's the Thief VR coming out. I was talking about that.
So this is Zoopunk.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this looks pretty cool. Wait, man, this reminds me of what's that game where you played as the bunny rabbit? Was that?
I know what you're
Skip
talking
a
about.
little ahead.
The 90s game where you're the bunny rabbit and then you're like it's like a platform game. Fuck, what was it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Damn it.
about.
Someone in the chat's gonna nail it. I know you guys are. Come on. What's serious?
Jazz Jackrabbit?
Was it Jazz Jackrabbit?
Talking about Jazz Jackrabbit.
Maybe. I think so. I can't remember. I mean, this looks
Skip a
pretty
bit ahead,
cool.
skip a bit ahead. They'll have some gameplay. Yeah.
I mean, is that in game? Holy shit! Is that in game gameplay? Okay.
That's
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could do a vibe. I'm into
And it's
like
cool.
a
You've got like
story
4
mode.
characters to choose from.
Nice.
Each one with different abilities, but it looks quite cool. Yeah.
But I mean, you're also into like what's the other game, the online multiplayer game that you dig? There's one or two. There's the only ones that you're into, which is what's called again?
Online, which one?
Like Fallout, but it's the man, what's the fucking game called? With the you keep picking up guns, like multiples of guns, and
No. You're
You're on the
thinking
planet Pandora.
It's no. You're thinking of fuck. I said Boondocks. Borderlands.
Borderlands.
It's not online. It's like you can have 4 co-op players, which is nice. So you play one story, but you've got I think max of 4 players, which is I enjoyed that. Like I love Borderlands.
Borderlands.
I'm a bit bleak that the new Borderlands is only coming on PlayStation 5.
I've never played Borderlands. Yeah. This is so the Thief game, right?
Yeah.
From 2014. There's a new game coming out now, or it came out now in December, called Thief VR, Legacy of Shadow. Which is like the VR follow-up of Thief.
Yeah.
Thief VR. Video Shadow gameplay. Let's have a look at that. That sounds awesome. Oh yeah, it's the same font. This is definitely the same.
Yeah. So it's the same franchise or whatever, but the VR. I don't know if it's like a remake of the original one, if it's like a whole new one.
What was the original called? I remember the original. The original Thief was like you were set in sort of like this like grimy London. Like it was. I mean, this looks cool.
Next time. Oh wait, you're just a voice and a trinket.
Let's stay focused on the glyph stone. Get to the manor, and try not to trip any alarms.
How would you do this in VR though? Like, if you duck in VR, you duck.
Raven.
The workouts that you get in VR is insane, dude. It's insane. And if you play VR, we can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear you.
Good, yeah.
Hello?
There we go, yeah. If you play VR, on my watch, I can set it to esports, and then Discovery recognizes that I'm actually playing a game, like in VR.
What?
Like 30 minutes or an hour of VR is like the equivalent of 30 minutes of something else, like a 30-minute walk or whatever.
Oh wow!
So
hectic.
it is like a 2-to-1, but
yeah.
Somebody made a
it's
comment here
also-
about Half-Life. Where is that? Did you guys play Half-Life?
I mean, I
Ghost
played the
played
old
Half-Life.
Half-Life, like back in the day Half-Life.
I can't
I
remember
think I
playing
played
the old
Half-Life
Half-Lives.
2.
I also think I probably played a bit of Half-Life 2, but probably one of the best games I've played on VR when I just got my VR was Half-Life Alyx on VR. That's
I think I've heard of that.
insane. I think it's VR only. Like Half-Life Alyx is VR only, but it's like their return to the VR series, kind of like with a game that was like designed around VR. Really good. Really good from like a remastered old game, I think, because of like limited HUD, limited view, whatever type of thing, which is something I don't like in the remastered games. Like,
I mean,
but again, it's what we were used to in the 80s and in the 90s.
I mean,
like,
I'm thinking the only game I would play on PC now would be like, I think I saw Spoon mention AOE 2, which is like, that's Age of Empires.
Age of Empires.
I mean,
And I
that's
see
the
they
only kind
remastered
of
a
game.
4K version of that now, hey?
I mean, that's the only kind of game I would want to play on PC. I mean, to me, it's like I don't want to do I'm not into first person shooters anymore. Every now and again, I'll play. I think it's better on, but I'm so used to a controller now. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
like I
But
would
you can
play
play
like
controller on PC though.
no, but like it's just so much more fun doing it on the like when I sit here and I'm like I have to play on this chair and I'm like I could be lying on the couch like like full chill mode. You know what I mean? But I mean, I actually downloaded. I got Age of Mythology for my computer. I just haven't actually booted it up yet.
Oh, yeah.
Fickle.
I mean, those are good old games, right? We used to play those things with against people with stopwatches as well, because you could do like this, like it was called like what was the phases? Like you had the different ages, like the Iron Age, whatever. Then you had like it should be called the Rush.
like feudal.
Feudal
Age.
Rush.
Yeah.
So, Age of Empires.
Random mystery box. What is that?
Feudal-
George?
Feudal Age. So
would you
running
like put a
focus
stopwatch on
to-
to see who gets there first?
no, we
Like
put
a
a stopwatch on to know, like you literally need to let your guys chop wood for 13 seconds, then you have enough wood to build like your first barrack. And then
Okay, that's proper.
So that is how you know that you get to the quickest attacking position, so that you can start sending troops to attack. So like playing it with a stopwatch.
Hectic, bro. That's
It's good old days. I'm talking about 2000 and something now, early 2000s.
That's
early
how
2000s.
competitive, bro. Fucking doing it with the stopwatch. Just be one of those douchebags that like don't give the other buddy like time to build up some defenses. It's gonna let in their stopwatch on and come fucking attack me. Okay, so obviously we know who not to play with online.
So, I saw Scary. Is it Scary 2K? Scary was check out the new Carmageddon. Did you guys play the Carmageddon from like the 90s?
No, what's Carmageddon?
Dude, just Google the Carmageddon picture. You will see it, like this guy with the red, like holding the steering wheel thing, like Carmageddon from, I don't know, dude, when that was, like 90 something, somewhere in the 90s. I didn't know there's a new one coming out. Is it Rogue Shift? Is it Carmageddon Rogue Shift? Is that the new one, Scary? 3 days ago. Yep.
Carmageddon.
Yeah.
What is it like a racing
So
game?
this is the
Carmageddon
new
special?
one, right? So Carmageddon Rogue Shift's the new one. So if you just Google for the old Carmageddon, just Carmageddon 1997, you'll see the old one. But essentially,
would be
Carmageddon was like yeah, there's probably a few different versions out of Carmageddon. I see there's like a 2000 some remakes, but that's the one, right? You see that guy, like when the game launched, you had like that guy with his red face holding the car. But this was like a vehicle combat type of like like carnage in your car, type of like racing, taking people out.
See, there we go. Even Spoon goes. I didn't remember Carmageddon, dude.
I remember Carmageddon. So this is I'm adding this to my wish list. Let's keep an eye on this one. This is
This
definitely...
reminds me of what's that game that that AJM plays, Darth Sean? It's like that football with the cars.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocket League.
Yeah, it's like this is the origin story of Rocket League right here.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, Rocket League is more the FIFA version of this, in my opinion.
This is just killing people with cars,
This
right?
This is hardcore. This is the Call of Duty version of Rocket League, so to say. Yeah.
This is what I wish I could do with taxi drivers.
Dude, there's another game out now. I wonder if I added this to my wish list. I think I did. The demo's out. This does look like low-key interesting. Search for TerraTech Legion. Hold on, let me ping you the link, then you can open it up maybe straight, if that's easier. Mork. This one.
Yeah.
So I saw somebody play the demo of this on YouTube, and I'm like, this has like old 90s top-down type of like arcade vibes. I quite liked.
Oh wow!
Like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
And you start off with this little car, and
it just
so
built it
there you
bigger.
go. You see, like you like as he's like, okay, you don't see the full HUD in the game now, but you see he's like blasting through the things, and then like you get XP, and then an XP thing pops up. Then when you drive into it, the whole game pauses, and then you upgrade your car while
While
you're there.
you're busy,
You can put like lasers on or blades
that's
or
pretty tough.
whatever with the game. This just looks like it's probably going to have like a very linear or not linear, more like an exponential leveling process, you know, as it gets harder and whatever. But it does look pretty cool because it gives me like 90s vibes right off like this.
It looks awesome,
top
dude.
down thing. There's another game out that I saw as well that somebody developed. That's like that, but the helicopter version. It's called Cleared Heart.
But there was a helicopter version that used to play at the arcade when I was a kid. I remember there was like the one with helicopter.
Now look at the next one that I sent you. Right, it's called Cleared Heart. Cleared Heart is like another 2025 remake of something that I felt came from like the 90s, right? I mean, stealing, like, dude, my grandparents lived next to a corner cafe, like this I think it was like this Portuguese corner cafe that they lived right next to, right? And my grandparents used to drink a lot of Tab, like many years ago. Those bottles of Tab, you take the glass bottles in, then you get like 20 cents back or something, right? So we would go and steal some bottles, not like a lot. We would like steal some bottles that my grandparents didn't know that we were stealing their bottles. Then we go and like hand it in, and then we get like, you know, a rand or something. And then me and my cousins would go and play like Contra or whatever it was at the arcade.
But there was this helicopter game that was.
This gives me like 90s arcade vibes, dude.
Yeah, but there was this helicopter game I remember that you would play, and you would kind of like get bigger, and you like and like fly, and you get better like vibe and like better missiles and shit. And it reminds me of this, like old school, you know.
I see somebody put Sudden Strike, Old King. I don't know Sudden Strike, but see, again, we now need to check for the games that is like the remakes.
Sudden Strike. This is 2000 and...
Could be. It looks... Sudden Strike has that
2017
90s UI.
But remember, this was from... Oh, no, it's from Old King. Is this the one
this
you
is Sudden
talking about?
Strike 4. Go to Sudden Strike Gold. So click on Calypso Media franchise, the gaming franchise.
Okay, right, sorry.
So where it shows all games, strategy games. Yeah, go to Gold. Go to the Gold one.
Calypso Media, that one. Publisher.
Yeah, and then click on Calypso Media. Yeah, it's going to show us all their games. And then there's the Calypso Gold. That one has like gives me like the old 80s.
What is the Calypso Gold?
Do you remember Commandos? Commandos was a good game. I think there's a new version of Commandos out as well.
Oh, there we go. Sudden Strike Gold. So this is the original.
I think this is the remake. So go down a bit. Sudden Strike Gold. Yeah, it says 2017, but I think it is like a Yeah, there we go.
Oh, like
2001. So this is like an
Oh,
old remake
wow.
of something, though. That's probably what I think Old King was referring to. Close, right? I mean, I don't know if it was
Yeah.
that, but I mean, again, that's the vibe that I got from Cleared Heart. Like, it gives me that
Yeah.
same arcade vibe type of thing. I mean, I don't know if there's a demo out. It'd be good to play those things with like a. It feels like you need like a joystick or something to play it. Like one of those arcade style joysticks,
that would
and
be
you
so fun, bro.
and that's it, right? It's like, you know, tap and smack those keys and whatever. We don't have games like that anymore. We don't have games
No, we
that you
don't,
need to
dude.
play like
No.
that.
No, it's
Good old days,
yeah, I
dude.
know.
Good old days.
I know, like I miss that sort of vibe where like now you just like everything you can play on your phone. Like we didn't have phones. You'd have to go to the cafe, and then if there was a cafe, they'd have like one machine or maybe two, and they'd have like two random games. And I remember the one cafe, every now and again they would change. You know, you know, they'd have one game for about a year, and then all of a sudden there'd be a new one, and like what? And then just fucking go buy my dad the newspaper, and then I'd go like jam on the arcade machine, and then they'd go to the arcades, like the arcade that they used to have, just fucking games everywhere. It was a good time.
They had a game Contra on the one arcade machine there, and I remember we would, like, after the holidays, speaking of my grandparents or something, like we would leave our name like on the top of the log with Contra, either me or my cousin, right? And then you go back there like 6 months later or something when we see my grandparents again, and like your name is like moved down to like, you know, not even on the screen, and you're like, what? And then you have to replay again, right? Because then everybody was
That's
like better than you,
awesome.
better than you, better than you.
Yeah, dude, that was
mean-
like back in the day, bro. Those are like that was such a fun time. Now it's like you can't be the best at like a game, because there's, you know, some Chinese kid who's like, you know, he can speed run a game that takes you 7 hours in 15 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So
that, or the guys cheating. I mean, those things you hook up to the consoles to like take away your recoil or whatever. I mean, all the little hacks and cheats the guys do. I mean, it makes it really hard, eh?
I saw a dude who got I saw a video of the guy that got called out for cheating because he was playing a shooter game, and they called him out
Legends,
for cheating.
the two guys that got banned. Like in
No,
the
no,
last
there was
2 days.
No, there was some dude who got called out for cheating, but actually what it was is he had his cat sitting next to it every time something would move on the screen. His cat would see it. I was like,
his
what?
cat would see it. I remember, dude.
Bro,
That's insane. His cat would
so
see like
tough.
the pixels move, and then the guy would know.
Yeah,
crazy.
and he got like the cat would look the whole zone in on him. Like, bro, that's like, bro, they need to give him an award, like a, you know, like whoever the gaming people
Lucky
need
cat.
to give him an award for the cat. Yeah,
Crazy.
Gold cat.
Oh, StarCraft 3,
listen,
dude.
boys, it's
StarCraft 3 is never
getting
happening.
a bit late here on our side. Should we call it there, Dosron? I still need to go have dinner. It's getting very late. But dude, that was so much fun. Like that was I love our conversations where it just goes from anywhere to somewhere to nowhere to anywhere. It's like I always think about it, it's like this is the kind of conversation you would have in real life. This is why I love doing this. Just having
whatever though, right?
Unscripted, what the fuck ever. Like, you know? And again, thanks to the chat, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would go to different directions. So you kind of like nudge us, and it's super fun. I really
like
enjoy
it. Today we did focus a little bit on the chat and use some of the talking points and questions. I like that. I mean,
it's very cool. I enjoy it's like because you go down a line, and then like you sort of that line just becomes more fun when, you know, like people send you like sort of like a reminder of, oh, this thing, and it's like similar to the thing you had, and it's really awesome. I really enjoy this.
But you know what I like though? Obviously, I don't know the age split from everybody in the conversation, though, right? But I mean, I know a lot of the people aren't kids in the sense of like, you know, below 18.
Exactly.
And a lot of them are still gamers. I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's taken away that thing that gaming is for kids. And if you're, you know, like as a kid, my dad would like, you know, go and do your homework. You can't sit in front of the computer the whole day, can't play games and whatever. Yeah. It's not like my dad doesn't give me or will give me shit if I play games now, but I mean, like I'm just glad that something like that stuck with me though, right? Because it's something that I enjoy.
Exactly.
And And when I've taken a break, it had its reasons, but at the core, you can still call yourself a gamer because we've gamed like a whole life, like many hours sunk into this, and I'm happy about it, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's awesome, and
exactly.
it's good to see like a lot of people that shares this with us, like
exactly the shares nostalgia and shares the history and like the way you grew up. I mean, like, listen, sometimes what I do is some days like, and I don't do it all the time because I'm not allowed to. So, but every now and again, when I spend like a whole day gaming, at the end of the day, I'm like sitting there going, like, haha, fuck you, mom and dad. Sat at the screen all day.
Well, I don't think like that, but I mean,
ek wys vir jou. Haha, whatever. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think like that, but yeah, I mean, but it is pretty cool, because that's not something that I got from my parents, though, right? Playing games or anything. I mean,
no, of course.
My mom
it's also
now plays like Candy Crush or something. I mean, it's her kill time thing. But I never grew up that my dad played games. Or I grew up with computers and stuff, and I grew up with tech in that sense, but not gaming, right? Gaming was, I guess, how it was in most houses. I never owned a console. My first console I ever owned was a PS2. I never owned a console before that. I used to go to my friend's house to play console games. I think once or twice I rented a console from the video store. Like you could rent like a TV games console and like 1 or 2 TV games for like the weekend or something. But I also had PC games, right? So my friends would come over to my place, we play PC games, then I go to their place, we play console games. But my first console was a PS2 and God of War back in 2005, I think.
God of War, the original, was so tough.
Dude,
apparently they're making a series of it now.
It's insane. That game was just insane in 2005.
I can't wait for you to play the second one. I mean, I know you're talking about the
Ragnarok.
95.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna wait for Ragnarok to come on special. I get just like $1,200.
No, fuck off. That's way too much for games. I mean, like I know PS5 games cost that's the price now between 1.2 and 1.5, and I'm going like, that's nuts. I'm sorry. That's like.
But that's what I like about the thing, like your monthly subscription thing where you get to play all the games. Like I have it for Xbox.
I've got it for PlayStation. It's really rad. I mean, the
cool thing about the Xbox version though is it works on my Xbox and it works on my PC.
See, that's the.
See, if PlayStation did that, that'd be great.
Yeah, they would own. They would. I mean, but the thing is, Sony makes computers, so I don't know why they don't. Maybe they should make their own OS because I hear there's issues with Windows.
Yo, dude, Windows is in the firing line a lot at the moment.
Quake
2 classic, yes. Upper Room, Quake, the whole Quake series.
Really?
I mean, in the 90s, from Doom to Quake, because Quake was like really when the online started, between Unreal Tournament and Quake, there was like a big thing. Like if you played Unreal Tournament, you never played Quake.
Yeah. It was like a split.
And if you played Quake, you don't play Unreal Tournament. There was like a big divide. It's
like a PC. It's like PlayStation, Xbox these days.
Yeah, very much so. But I mean, Quake was good. Lads, Quake is.
Let's call it that. Whistler, thank you so much, guys. You all know. Please go follow Whistler. His details are in the link below in the description. Go follow him on Twitch. Go pop in. Whistler streams every Wednesday night and every Friday night, and then sometimes he'll do like a spare stream. And just go like sometimes it's really awesome. If like even if you're not into gaming, it's nice. It's you know what I've always said. Ask Sean. I told him like I don't understand watching people play games until you do it. It's exactly like this, where it's more of a community, and you're chatting, and we're having a separate conversation, and Whistler's taking part, and that's the fun part. It's exactly like this while he's doing something else. Whereas here we're just talking. Whereas there he's doing a thing plus talking to us, and it's really fun.
Can multitask.
Exactly. All streaming does, game streaming does, is prove that women are liars.
I just went with men can multitask. You don't have to go and throw grenades up in the chat now. Calm down.
I just made it. I made it more awesome. Okay. But Whistler, thank you. Really appreciate you, man. And are we gonna tie it? Should we tie a date down before Ronaldo steals it again?
Yes. What's the next Tuesday? What's the next Monday from?
So let's see. We're doing.
Are we doing the 22nd?
Yeah, like before Christmas. Talk about
good.
Christmassy things. If you're down, if you're cool.
I'm good.
Yeah, Jeff. I'm at like the first holiday stream, first stream of the holiday. Well, I think it'll be my second one because I think I'll do one on the 20th. No, I can't. 20th I can't stream because I've got to go shopping, like the last shopping before the holiday.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
Down for the 22nd.
Cool.
That'd be amazing.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll tell my manager.
Awesome.
She remembers.
Go if you guys haven't, please go click on his manager Reese's OF link that she put into the chat. It's really funny. You will be pleasantly surprised. It's very amazing. Just give her a little sub there. Guys, thank you so much. Upper Room 14. Thank you, good sir. Really appreciate it. Guys, we'll catch you Thursday night. Hopefully, we'll have the Mr. Aristocratic Utensil on, but I have to confirm things with him before. I'm promising. I mean, it could be an empty promise, but who knows? And yeah, I'll see if I can. Otherwise, we'll just see you guys on Thursday night, 7:30. Thank you so much. Thank you, Whistler. Thank you, Darth Sean. See you guys Thursday.